Hello, hello, Taurus, and welcome to Stars with Stasi. This is your weekly reading for April 7th through April 13th, or whenever you come across this message, it's meant for you. I've already shuffled your cards, so we're going to go ahead and get started with this week's message. Now, we do have the Aries solar eclipse happening on April 8th. That's happening in your 12th house, and that's all about the subconscious, right? Like, what are the hidden things that are deep within that make you do what you do? And this is a good time to reevaluate your spiritual beliefs and to have some introspection. So let's see what the cards have to say. We've got the Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. So the Enchanter, Deception and Trickery. We've got Druid, Hold the Space, and Repairing the Veil, Forgiveness. So repairing the veil, that's pretty important. That's number 50 or 45, and that reduces to 9. So that's indicative of an ending of a cycle for you, Taurus. So it's very likely that that's the catalyst for the introspective time that you'll be going through in the next, month or so. We do have the Mercury retrograde as well, and that happened on April 1st, and that continues through April 25th. And then we have a full moon in Scorpio towards the end of this month. Oh, Taurus, this is good news. You got the Ace of Pentacles. So I'm going to pull 9 cards, and then we're going to clarify. But you've been getting the Ace of Pentacles in all of your readings, I think probably for like the last several weeks. And I feel like you guys are about to start your own business or get a promotion. So Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, there's some incoming fast communication. And we've got the Chariot card. So that's a victory happening. So if you have put in for a promotion or potentially a new job, or even if you're thinking about starting a side hustle and you're getting your people together to do that, I think it's going to be very successful. So don't let anything stop you. With the Knight of Swords, I would say that you want to make sure that your point's coming across and that you're being clear in your communication, which can be challenging during Aries season, especially during a retrograde. So I think that this would be a great time to revise your plans and to just, double check any paperwork. But I am hearing things like sign-on bonus. So I feel like there's some good news coming your way. And I say that, and we have the Three of Cups showing up. So the Three of Cups is all about celebration and friendships. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's like a slow and steady progression going, forward, like a methodical, one foot in front of the other type energy. So we're definitely going to clarify and see what all of this is about. I've got the Five of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and Two of Swords. So I feel like you're at a crossroads about some sort of decision, and it probably is having to do with your finances based on the way this looks. Six of Pentacles, you could be the recipient of a charitable donation or someone extending an offer of help, or it could be that someone is saying to you, hey, I know about this position and I think you'd be a good fit. But you are coming into some type of monetary balance in your life. I also see the Two of Swords coming through, and that indicates that you might be in your head again about making a decision. So, and the Six of Cups also shows up. So let's go ahead and get more information so we can get a full picture for the week ahead. Spirit, tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Tell me more about this Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is being clarified by the Wheel. That's great news. So the Wheel of Fortune. Basically, you're in the right place at the right time, or because it also indicates this with the Six of Pentacles. You could just be receiving an unexpected amount of money from some source. It could be, like I said, a sign-on bonus. It could be that depending on where you live, if you're doing taxes, you might get an unexpected refund. That's how it feels. You could be on the receiving end of a settlement, just unexpected money. You could win money. So, there is that, but separate from like something coming out of the sky like that, I just feel that it is that job, a financial turnaround for you. So again, maybe you put in for a job or a different position a few months ago and you forgot about it, or you have your resume somewhere and, forgot. And it's like you get this, hey, Taurus, it's time. Would you like to take this position? So let's clarify more about this Knight of Swords. So knights are they're very fast moving, they're action oriented. And so Knights of Swords could be that you need to have a conversation because we've got the Seven of Pentacles clarifying. So maybe you're feeling like whatever you're doing currently isn't feeding your needs. Maybe you don't feel like fulfilled is the word, right? You're not feeling fulfilled. And I feel like this is the week that you're really going to take some action. The Sun card pops out, Taurus. That's amazing. So the Sun card is clarifying the Chariot, and the sun is the brightest star in the sky, right? So it indicates that you are definitely headed towards amazing things because the Chariot is, it's fast, and you have that with the Knight of Swords, and that's also like some of the fastest moving cards, and it's leading you to great success and freedom. And I feel like, with the number 19 reduces to 1 and 0, right? 1 plus 9 is 10. And then you take that 1, and that is indicative of your identity, who you are and how you show up in the world. And then, the 0 is the limitless possibilities that are available to you. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this first row, I will tell you, it indicates that there's a lot of change happening for you, right? There's a lot of big decisions you're going to have to make about how you spend your days and your time, and, how you decide that you want to bring in your income. But there's this sense, Taurus, of freedom once you make this decision. Like you become in control of your day to day and you feel more fulfilled. I also get this sense that you're looking for more purpose in your life, something more meaningful. That's just exactly what I keep hearing. Like you want to do more meaningful things. So we've got the Five of Pentacles and again, the Knight of Swords. So Five of Pentacles can be looked at as a few ways, right? Five of Pentacles can be feeling like left out, unfulfilled, sad, feeling like the black sheep. How's that? Like you don't fit in, right? And that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like some of you guys might not be feeling like you're fitting in, but we do have this card of celebration happening with the Three of Cups and the Knight of Swords. So I think it just comes out of nowhere, which is exactly what happens with eclipses, right? And when we have this energy with the retrograde and people are in Aries, we're in Aries season, and you get all the ideas and the desire, and you're like, you know what, I'm going to go after it. And then because of the retrograde, a lot of us like midway through start losing our steam, and it's like that rethinking period. And that's what you're looking at in the beginning of the week. Like, oh, I don't know if I should. It's still that energy of like hesitation, but towards the end of the week, it's all systems go from what this looks like, because that Three of Cups signifies to me that there are really good celebrations ahead, and you're going to find yourself back in community. So I feel, Taurus, like maybe you've been isolating for a little bit, especially with that energy in the 12th house. And as we get towards the weekend, I feel like you're going to find yourself in a more social environment. So let's look at the Knight of Pentacles, please. Let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, I have this image, right, that you and a friend are going to be like sitting at a restaurant or a bar, coffee bar, whatever, having, just a quick catch up. Like that's the vision I'm seeing. Like you haven't seen somebody in a while and you decide you're going to catch up. And it's like maybe you both come to the idea that, both of you are in the same place at the same time, meaning like, you have this conversation with a friend and they're like, oh yeah, I'm looking to leave my job too. So there's like a reconnection there. All right. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles, please. Yeah, I do. I see you reconnecting with someone from the past, and I don't know that this is a lover. I don't get that vibe at all. This is like a friend, and I feel like it's a good reunion, right? A reunion of some sort. So I've got the Knight of Pentacles being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is all about hard work, dedication, putting your nose to the grindstone and figuring out what you need to do to start the business, what you need to do to learn the new job that you've just been offered. So congratulations, because that really is happening. I feel like if you've put in for a job, even in the last 6 months, literally in the last 6 months, which actually makes sense because this is an eclipse cycle, right? 6 month cycles. So if you did something or you thought of something right around October, November of 23, I'm feeling like it's just going to pop up out of the woodwork. And there's a lot of dedication on your end to moving forward in your in your finances, right? And I just see you planning a future where you know where your money is, your investments. I see this big, excuse me, the spirits. The spirits come through. I see this energy of like organizing your space and your days and just being very focused, which is excellent because I'm looking at how good this is going to go for you. Taurus, there's no stopping you once you put your mind to something. And it's like, you're not going to be alone doing this. I don't know if it's that this friend of yours becomes a business partner or that they lead you in a direction that is helpful or beneficial, And again, for some of you, I know that some of you are thinking, I don't have I don't want to lose my job or I don't want to change or all these things. Then look at it this way. It could just be that you are reconnecting with somebody who enlivens something about you, like an old passion, something you used to do. And as a result, I feel like you start getting back into a hobby or something that brings you joy. But honestly, it ends up becoming something you can monetize. So take that for how it resonates. This isn't going to be for everybody. It's a general reading, but this is the energy that's coming through. So of course, if you're looking for something more personal, you can book with me directly on my website, starswithstasi.com. But I really do feel that for the majority of people that are going to be coming across this, there is some kind of career change happening, and this is going to go well. So the 5 of Cups is being clarified by the King of Pentacles. So there's a couple of things. One is the 5 of Cups can be a card about lamenting, right? Like thinking about the past and maybe excuse me. Wow, pardon me. So some of you may literally be getting choked up about the past. I mean, that happens sometimes when I pick up on other energies. Like if I have a hard time connecting or saying something, it's because maybe you haven't spoken your full truth. The King of Pentacles is also very traditional and represents the power to create and grow a substantial financial future. So that's what I would say. You know what this is actually coming through? I think in the past, there was this energy of making like a bad investment or one that didn't pan out. Like there's something here that financially you've done before that in the past just broke your heart. I don't know. And maybe, and forgive me, I have to say it, but some of you may have been in a situation of a bankruptcy or divorce where the money, wasn't evenly split or whatever the case is, but there's some sort of financial regret here from the past. But I see you stepping into a wiser, better future where you are absolutely in control of your finances. This King of Pentacles suggests that you really are able to create that abundance and financial success for yourself. I would say this though, with the King of Pentacles and you being a fixed sign Taurus, that this might be a good time to rethink any lines you have drawn in the sand. Like, I'm only going to do this type of work, or I'm only going to, like, I'm having a hard time coming up with an example, but I would say just don't put too many constrictions on your next phase, because I feel like there's going to be a lot of you're going to have to be very adaptable in the incoming months ahead. Because, between technology and apparently this job change and reconnecting with some relationships from your past, and hopefully here making new ones as you grow and create your future, I feel like, just be adaptable to new energies, new people, new ways of doing things. And that's going to be very successful for you, Taurus. Oh, 1 second. The 3 of Pentacles. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The 3 of Swords comes out. So, yeah. So remember how I said I feel like in the past something went left with money. Here, I feel like maybe somebody misled you or gave you bad advice, or some lying, cheating, stealing, basically. So if there was more romance in this spread, I might say that you were dealing with a heartache from a breakup. And some of you might be, right? It's been a really explosive time out here. So comment below if you've had an eclipse moment already. But I would say the Six of Pentacles, is usually about charitable giving or equal give and take, or when there's balance, right? Financial balance in a partnership of any kind. So this Three of Swords, maybe you had a past idea where you were like went into business with someone and it was a friend, it didn't go well, and now you have the chance again and there's apprehension. That is really, really coming through. Or, you had, like I said, bad financial advice, something that gives you pause now as you proceed. But I feel like this cycle, this karmic cycle, that's what it is. It's a karmic cycle. These lunar events, these eclipse events, they are just exactly like this Wheel of Fortune that we saw earlier for you. I saw it earlier, but just like when the Wheel of Fortune comes out and it suggests that you're in the right place at the right time and things are just fated and happening for you. This is an opportunity for you to clear that past karma of debt or whatever it was. So I know that was a lot. Take it how it resonates. It's just really a strong message coming through. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Oh, that's good. So Three of Pentacles clarifying the Two of Swords. That's really good. So the Two of Swords says, hey, Taurus, maybe you're in your head a little bit and there's an idea here that you have to explore further. Because in the Two of Swords, there's this moon here above her head, which indicates, you don't have all the information. Maybe you don't know everything that there is to know about whatever you want to pursue. Now, the Three of Pentacles is mentorship, finding someone, right, who can help you, or maybe you become the mentor and that becomes, your role, because this energy could be reversed. But I feel like either, this is you finding the right people, like to put aces in their places, or people are coming to you to say, hey, how did you do this, Taurus, and can you show me, and can I hire you to help me? So this is more or less just, solutions coming to you that will lead you to the sun, right? And they come to you by way of working with others, by communing with others, getting back out there, and making connections. That's the other thing, Taurus. There's a lot of energy here, especially for all the fixed signs. So Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus. There's been this energy of a little bit of stagnation because we're fixed, right? And so I'm a Scorpio sun and a Leo rising. So we get like fixed in our ways because something works and it can be overwhelming to change course. But this is a time to change course because more success comes when we adapt to the times around us. And I feel like maybe you're stuck in your own algorithm, right? It's this energy of working day in and day out, day in, day out. And then next thing you know, a month has passed and you're like, man, I never got around to XYZ. This is a time to talk to an expert, meet with someone, get out there and just make the time to just be in community, just to be social, and things are going to start falling into place. Because I've got the Six of Cups with the Eight of Cups, and this is perfect because the Six of Cups oftentimes can be a past person, and I've been seeing this friendship or a reunion with someone, and I feel like that reunion is going to give you information that leads you to your next step, because this Eight of Cups is about leaving the Eight of Cups and going towards your Nine and 10 of Cups, going after something more. Because in this deck, or in all the decks, right, the Eight of Cups will have someone leaving 8 full cups behind them, and they're walking towards, in this card, the sun. They're walking towards more. They want a better life for themselves. So even though whatever they have currently sustains them, it's not enough. They want excitement, they want love, they want life, they want stability and ease. And that's what I feel. I feel like you've made a good life for yourself, but I feel like you're stuck in this algorithm, this loop, and you want more out of life. So this is the week that I see you having important conversations, reconnecting with people. And I will say, because the Three of Swords showed up, and then we go back to this card of deception and trickery, and then I've got the Druid to hold space. I have to say, you might actually be connecting with whoever it was that caused you this deception, this trickery, or maybe someone's coming speaking the truth to you this week, but I do have an energy of you having to hold space for maybe someone not being as honest with you as they should have been. But I feel like this again clears up karma. So where I have repairing the veil and forgiveness, your whole reading indicates that basically you're switching jobs or changing course financially. You're going to have a person from the past reconnect with you. And there, for some of you, you may be hearing about or getting clarification about a situation where you felt cheated on or lied towards, whatever. So take that how it resonates. There's this opportunity here to clear karma and forgive a situation. But remember that forgiveness is a one-way street. So while someone comes to you and says, I'm sorry, Taurus, I did this, I said this, or I'm sorry this happened, you can hold space for the situation, but it doesn't mean that you have to allow that person back into your life. Like, this is just, I see this as a clearing of karma where you say, okay, thank you. And that's it. Separate from that, there's this energy of getting back out there with, people who really resonate with you. And it is somebody, again, I feel like this is two separate energies. Somebody else, like an old friend who has maybe an opportunity for you. But again, I see a lot of connecting and getting back in there. All right. So what's the shadow work for Taurus as you fly across? Oh, this came up before. So number 32, today for tomorrow. I feel like this is like a commitment. Spirit saying, make a commitment to the new you. Like, this is the time to lean in is the best way I can put it, right? To walk away from the old you and like a snake, shed your skin and then trade basically the energy that you spend thinking about yesteryear, right? What happened before, and alchemize that into energy to propel you forward. And like I just keep saying, get out of that loop. Number 32 reduces to 5. 5 is a number of change, adaptability. I always have a hard time with that word. I need to come up with a new word, but being adaptable and going with the flow. Right. So it might feel a little bit uncomfortable because I know that you like to be grounded in your ideas. But think of it this way. You're an earth sign. Earth signs are feminine energy. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine or how you identify. It's all energy, and all humans house both. And so water energy and earth energy are feminine expressions of the energies because they are, from the earth will birth. The earth will birth. And water is all flow and emotions and nurturing. So, I feel like you need to tap into that feminine expression of your energy and allow yourself to nurture all parts of you. Because there's going to be a lot of discovery this week of who you are and what you want. I feel like this old wound of deception might come up, but it does resolve. And just keep hope, because you've got the Sun card, like I said, showing up in your reading early on. And I feel that by July, August, things are going to be very in place for you. All right, Taurus, what do we have here? Number 34, conquering social anxiety. I don't know if this came up for you last week or if it came up for maybe Libra. So I don't know, check out your other placements and see. But conquering social anxieties, like I said, where you've had hesitation and apprehension about being around others or being vulnerable, expressing yourself, whatever, I feel like this all starts to come to an end. Whatever reunion you have this week where, like I'm telling you, like you just out of nowhere get a phone call, hey Taurus, I've been wondering, like, let's hang out. And this is like a friend. And I feel like that person is like the catalyst. Like they say, hey, I'm going to a party this weekend. You want to come? Or, so something like that. So Taurus, if you get invited out this week and there's something going on, go for it, right? Get out of the loop. And if you get that call for the job, I feel like this is a very good indication that this is a time to make change. So Remember, Taurus, we're all stars from the sky with feet on the ground, doing the best we can with the information we have. So be kind to yourselves and each other. And remember, if you're looking for a more personal experience, feel free to book a reading at starswithstasi.com. You can get your astrological charts, also mediumship readings and tarot readings. So feel free to stop by. I'd love to work with you. And until next time, Taurus, may the magic that we weave and the words that we speak bring healing to all those who seek it. Have a great week ahead and shine brightly.